Hey guys, Shibley182 here, and welcome to part 41 of my horror DVD collection. Today we're going to be talking about Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, or just Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween 666, it doesn't matter what you call it, it's all the same in my opinion, well, unless you're actually talking about the producer's cut. But anyway, this came out in 1995 and was directed by Joe Chappelle and written by Daniel Farrens, I believe. And after doing some research on this film and stuff, and you read about the producer's cut and stuff, you find out that actually Joe Chappelle kind of strayed away from Daniel Farrens' script. There's a lot of cool things that Daniel Farrens had done in the original screenplay for this film that Joe Chappelle just didn't like. He either filmed the scene and didn't include it in the theatrical cut, or just didn't film the scene whatsoever. I also heard that Joe Chappelle found Dr. Loomis boring, Donald Pleasance's portrayal of Dr. Loomis, and that he also cut a bunch of his scenes from this version of the film as well, just because based on the fact that he found Dr. Loomis boring, which pisses me off because Donald Pleasance is a great actor, and he was refreshing, and he's very intriguing, and I thought he's one of the more intelligent characters in a horror film. So to hear him say that he found Donald Pleasance boring was kind of piss off to me. Pardon me. But anyway. This film stars Donald Pleasance as Dr. Loomis, of course, Paul Rudd as Tommy Doyle, who's grown up now. In the original film, when Laurie Strode was babysitting him, now he's a full-grown man in this film. This stars Marianne Hagan, I hope that's how you pronounce her name, as Carrie Strode, and George Wilbur as the Shape, Mike Myers. Of course, he also played Mike Myers in Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So I always like it when someone plays Michael Myers more than once. I love Tyler Mane. I love George Wilbur. And I think they may be the only two guys that have ever actually played Michael twice, so just wanted to get that out of the way. The basic storyline of this movie is at the end of Halloween 5, Jamie Lloyd was kidnapped by the Man in Black. At the beginning of this film, she is trying to escape from this cult or whatever, and she's helped out by a nurse, who you can kind of see here on the back there. And this nurse helps Jamie escape, gives her baby, and helps her get out of this building or whatever it is. The cult sends Michael after her. Michael kills the nurse. There's a chase between Michael and Jamie. She ends up hiding in this bus station where there's a radio show being played in the background. It's Halloween in Haddonfield, and the city's finally deciding to bring Halloween back. They've banned Halloween. The city hasn't celebrated in a long time because of what happened back with Jamie Lloyd and Michael Myers in Halloween 5. So there's like this radio show going on, and the radio DJ is talking to people on the phone about what they think about Halloween, what they think about Michael Myers, and if Halloween should be brought back or stuff. So while she's hiding in this bus station from Michael, she ends up calling the radio station and telling them that Michael's back. Michael is chasing her, and he's trying to kill her, and he's going to come back to Haddonfield, blah, blah, blah. Also listening to the radio station while she's doing this is Tommy Doyle, played by Paul Rudd, who you may know from Clueless and I Love You Man, and also Dr. Loomis, played by Donald Pleasance. So they hear this, and they both obviously take it seriously. Everyone else thinks it's pretty much a joke. But a long story short, she hangs up the phone, she hides the baby in the bus station in the bathroom, I believe, and then continues to run from Michael. While Michael catches her, she tells Michael he'll never find the baby, and Michael kills Jamie, which was always shitty to me, but at the same time, they didn't have the same girl playing Jamie, so it wasn't that bad. I was able to live with it, but at the same time, I wish they hadn't killed Jamie, but, you know, it wasn't Danielle Harris, so it didn't hurt me that bad. So after Jamie dies, Michael realizes this baby's gone, and he makes his way back to Haddonfield, while Tommy Doyle, who's played by Paul Rudd, like I was saying, actually makes his way to this bus station because he was recording this radio broadcast, and he listened to Jamie's call a few times over and over again, and he thought he could hear an announcement in the background of some buses leaving the station. So he figured she made this call from the bus station. So he makes his way there, where he ends up finding this young child that Jamie gave birth to, who actually ends up being, I believe it's Michael's kid, which was always fucked up in my opinion. I didn't like that whole idea. But once again, I can live with it. It doesn't ruin the movie for me. So Tommy Doyle finds the movie, takes him back to his place, and he just happens to live across the street from the old Myers house, where now John Strode and his wife and his daughter and his son and his grandchild are all living there. I can't remember the kid's name right now. Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, the young child starts seeing the Man in Black. The Man in Black's telling him to kill for him. Michael comes home. He starts killing the Strode family off one by one. And this John Strode, and his wife's name's Deborah. I don't know if you know this, but they were named after John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. John Strode and Deborah Strode. Michael starts knocking off the family one by one, until there's no one left other than Kara, the young boy, the baby, and Tommy Doyle from across the street. The body count's pretty good in this film. The storyline is kind of weak. I've been told to watch the producer's cut. I've never seen the producer's cut, but I'm actually downloading it as we speak, and I'm going to watch it tonight. Just talking about this movie made me want to watch the producer's cut. I just always wanted to wait to actually get a DVD of it, but I've never been able to, so fuck it. I'm going to download it and watch it tonight. But yeah, if you haven't seen Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, and you're avoiding it for any reason, I'd definitely give it a shot. It's a great film. I love it. I'm a Halloween freak, though. I love every film in the franchise except for Resurrection. I don't want to get too much more into detail with the storyline, but I pretty much gave the basic storyline to you. You have Michael Myers, who is coming back to Haddonfield to kill his one last remaining relative, which is this baby, who is being protected by the Strode family, who we all know adopted Laurie in the original. These aren't Laurie's parents. These are Laurie's parents. Like, John Strode is Laurie's adopted father's brother, I believe. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me. But anyway, like I said, if you haven't seen Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, I'd definitely check it out. The body count's good. George Wilbur, I love his portrayal of Michael Myers. Just the way he walks, the way he stalks, the way he kills, everything about it. I loved his portrayal of Michael Myers. So I was very glad he came back and decided to portray Mike Myers once again. I'm sorry I keep saying Mike Myers. That's just habit. For me, I'm Canadian. We have Mike Myers up here, so it just happens to come out quite a bit. There's the disc. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. One of my guilty pleasures, but like I said, I'm a Halloween freak, so I love all the films except for Resurrection. I just can never get enough of Michael Myers. I even love Season of the Witch, so you know what I'm talking about. Check it out. I picked it up for maybe not even $10. You could probably get it cheaper than that. Stay tuned for part 42, which will be Halloween H2O, and then so on and so on. Resurrection, Rob Zombies, both Rob Zombie films, which are kick-ass. I don't care what anyone says. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. I hope I gave that film justice, and if you haven't watched it, I hope I made you at least want to give it a chance. So yeah, have a great day, and I will see you guys in part 42.